issue with what they've been carrying at the moment. There's probably more weight than what they would be with a bucket full. The design of the bucket would actually have a claw that goes up in front of the bucket to stop any of the rubbish either blowing out or falling out of the bucket as it transfers up to the cell.
I just think that needs to be a little bit thought through a bit more, because I just is the plan to use the existing skip bins and to actually put the waste into those skip bins and then move the waste to the landfill site using the skip bins? Is that that's the thinking at the moment?
Through Mr. Mayor, I'll defer to Mr. Cole.
So the skip bins would be not used for the general rubbish removal in this scenario.
Councillor Thompson.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I concur with Councillor McCoy really. It does appear very labour intensive to me. The additional load of manual handling, particularly with a telehandler, with a small bucket. I don't mind, I just wanted to draw your attention to another option that I tried to bring up before. It was just a more, not a light which is in front of the recycling, a lot more solid obviously, against the drop bins. On the side, it's just a matter of reversing up to the platform, either the ute load or cardboard load, and tipping it through the windows into the bins below. I think that was just another option I tried to communicate before. Thank you.
So, Brian.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and probably concur with both of the statements raised some of my questions. I believe we're not really going to solve anything here in terms like I understand the push fit and I understand where it has its benefits, but as Councillor McCoy pointed out, we're too far from the cell, and the transfer of material with a telehandler and material blowing out of the bucket heading up to the cell is going to be inefficient, especially if we've got to do that multiple times and we're increasing the risk of reversing in and out of that cell, wet weather going out. The other point that the director raised is that it's only going to be half a metre deep. However, once you're on the back of the ute, tipping off the back, you're now at 1.5 metres deep, which is over our height, which comes back to the same 4 risk issues that we've got the Safe Work Improvement Notice from. We have a system with these bins, and I know it's expensive to get a contractor in to move these bins all the time. However, it is reasonably efficient. These bins get filled up over a 3 to 4 week period, and we call the contractor and we move it up to the cell. And the risk is eliminated by doing multiple movements back and forwards to that cell. The drawing and the diagram that Councillor Thompson pointed out here is very similar to the Port Quarry waste facility, where they have a existing drop, very similar to what we've got there at the moment, with a window and chutes, and you tip through those windows, and they use the, I guess, the large bins and then transfer that to the cell, which is totally off-site, by the way. It goes. I understand what